What's up, guys? It's Lord Both here for another video, and Marvel's Ironheart trailer has released. You know Ironheart. It's basically the cursed production show for Disney Plus. Well, another one, because they've had quite a few at this point. And it's all about Riri Williams, who's supposedly better than Tony Stark in every single way, and how she becomes the new young black female version of Iron Man, known as Ironheart. It's a series that Disney believe in so wholeheartedly that they are dropping a 3-episode premiere on June 24th. So the first 3 episodes are coming out on the same day. And the wild thing about this is it is a miniseries that is only 6 episodes long. So they're dropping half the series in the premiere. And I assume they're releasing weekly. So that means that this thing is only going to run for a month of new episodes. Which tells me that they have just only a little bit more faith in this thing than Echo, which they dumped all at once on Disney+. But sure, let's go ahead, take a look at the trailer, and see what Disney have to offer us on this one. From the director of Wakanda Forever and Black Panther, and they desperately want to tie Coogler's name to this just because he's a good director. He is a very good director, actually, and a good storyteller in general. I mean, just look at the success of Sinners. But they desperately want to attach Coogler's name to this because they need something to bring fans in to watch this, because it's not going to sell itself, that's for sure.
For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes,
Oh, that just popped up.
elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Huh? I have so many questions. I'm not even going to pause because I have so many questions.
Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out?
It's the guy from Hamilton. He'll forever be known as that, by the way.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
I'm sorry. It feels like, you know that terrible Robin Hood show? Robin in the Hood, basically, from Canada. It was... I'll show you a clip of it just so you understand.
You're not in the sheriff's department. You're trespassing.
Masked robbers who rap about their crimes. It's just sexy.
What's your plan?
Stay out of Sherwood!
This was a terrible idea.
What's the point in fighting if you know you can't win? Because some fights have to be fought.
Time's up, Sherwood! I want the criminals known as the Hood.
It feels like that. It already feels like that.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
Oh, he's
Working at
mansplaining.
one of those fancy tech firms.
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic.
It's funny that she says iconic when this thing will be forgotten about in less than a month after it comes out. Probably while it's coming out, to be honest.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
What? How come every time it's young urban black people in a show. They have to be throwing money around and dancing. It feels racist to me. It feels racist to me in the same way if you had an Asian character who was always eating noodles and saying things like, Jia number one. This no happen if you use tiger style. Like, you don't need to put that in here, okay? They could if they're robbing people, just have them rob people and then just show the money off, maybe like on the table or something. You don't need to have them throwing it up like the rappers. There's the suit that they spend a whole bunch of extra money and time trying to render to not make look terrible. Oh, surprise, surprise, he's a bad guy.
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Humor, guys. Anyway, and if you take a look at the ratio on this thing, that's pretty close. That might be ratioed in a little while. That's if anyone actually takes the care to actually watch this thing, which I really don't think they will. Let's take a look at some of the comments here. Pro tip, keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. I want to create something iconic. Create something that already exists. This is a good one. Black character appears on screen. The music, it's rapping time. Exactly. It feels racial. Imagine if every time they put an Asian character on screen or in a trailer, they played some stereotypical Chinese wind and string instrument tune. Imagine if they did that for Shang-Chi. To be honest, I don't remember what the trailer for Shang-Chi was because it was that forgettable of a movie. As an electrician, I too use my teeth to remove wire isolation. Yeah, that whole elevator scene. I don't understand, man. There's so many questions I have about the logic of all the things that went into that don't seem to make sense. Ironheart getting more screen time than War Machine ever did is crazy. True. I thought she was going to build a suit inside the elevator. Honestly, I wouldn't have put it past them either. Expectations 0, interest 0, needs 0. I think that pretty much sums up everybody's feelings towards this. If you need more context on how people actually feel about this trailer, just know that Discussing Film posted it on their page on Twitter, and they locked the replies. Just because they knew people were going to meme the hell out of this thing. They were going to absolutely troll this trailer, and they just didn't want to deal with that smoke. So they took the bitch way out, and they decided to lock replies. So yeah, Ironheart. Not interested. I don't think anybody really is interested. And this trailer didn't really do anything to get me interested, nor do I think it will do anything to get anybody else interested. It will be a here today and gone tomorrow failure, and Marvel will quickly move on to the next thing and pretend that this never existed later on. Just like they're going to pretend that none of the Young Avengers really ever existed, or that the Marvels happened, or that really any of those other characters that they created that are absolutely terrible, that didn't actually work in those later phases, actually happen after they press the doomsday button and reset the entire universe, so they can go back to the characters that people recognize and care about. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go and leave them in the comments. If you like this video, go and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you watching all of it, and we'll talk to you again later.